A year after Kathy Griffin made headlines for a photo shoot stunt featuring her holding a depiction of President Donald Trump's severed head, the comedian took to Twitter to reflect on the experience and to encourage people to hold the president accountable for his abuse of power. After Sarah Sanders included Griffin's name in a White House press briefing about the president's response to Roseanne's cancellation, the comedian was inspired to publish 50-plus tweets describing the damage to her life and career, the effort she has undergone in order to rebuild both, and how she still refuses to let the president break her. Griffin wrote, "The image was inspired by Trump's sexist comments to Don Lemon about Megyn Kelly from the 2015 campaign, so the mask photo was meant to be a play on those sexist comments about Megyn. Did I know the photo would cause controversy? Of course, but I thought it would be a 1 or 2 day thing. My point was to do something provocative in an attempt to keep the spotlight shining on his sexism. In my mind, that's the role that comics are supposed to play." Griffin went on to note that comics are supposed to push boundaries and take risks using provocation as a tool. She explained that she wanted to use the image to keep the focus on Trump's misogyny amid the chaos the president was causing. A year later, Griffin sees the president as the most powerful news director and campaign director, noting that a tweet from Trump is an order to his millions of followers and the news media, with her as the target. The comedian wrote she had the right to put out the images, but it was plain wrong for the President of the United States to use his power to come after me or anyone else he is offended by. No other president in modern times has used his power this way, and that's why I keep speaking out about this, she wrote. The comedian also recalled the bomb threats, show cancellations, and struggle she endured to land a publicist or crisis manager, and how she wound up going through with the ill-fated press conference in which she said that Trump broke her. And now, a year later, she acknowledged that he did indeed break her for 2 days. She recalled her experience with the Secret Service and US attorney who kept the investigation open for 2 months in an attempt to intimidate, and revealed that she was later detained in every airport as she toured overseas, where audiences accepted and understood her intent with the now infamous photo. "Trump didn't win in the long run," Griffin wrote. "I won't let him. I have scraped my way back into touring and I will keep pushing and I won't give up. But I know I'm in a special position. Trump's abuse of power keeps getting worse and worse. What's next?" The comedian concluded her tweets with this post. "The only way to deal with a presidency that abuses power and is authoritarian in nature is to make sure that we back up those that the administration has tried to knock down. It's exhausting, but so important if we have any hope of preserving our democracy." To read more on this story and to read Kathy Griffin's full tweet chain, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.